Then walked back to Autumn and I was beast, and they were back with a Yukikoi melt. After we finally had a part of Sapper the Witch again for once. The bad is fucking depression, so let's just get healed up with this. I can like I'll just tell you right now, it's like fucking climax when you finally reach a point in the game where you no longer have to like take like watch out to take a screenshot for the thumbnail every fucking video, but instead just have the gallery unlocked and can just go in there. It's fucking fantastic. Anyways, so I've already made up my mind about the route order. Sorry, but you don't get a word this time. I already did Yuki. Next up is Kanon, then Shizuri, and lastly Taruhi for the finale. So let's just get into it. Now we just first we make sure that in the system that's the wrong settings. First off, we make sure that it's set to skip unread text off. Okay, good. Then we just press the button. There we go.
いや、お前さん、そこにいるのはあんこじゃなくて、うちの女房ですよ。どっちも出身は大洗だけどね。といったところで、お後がよろしいようで、今年も茨城県をよろしくお願いします。
All the stations showing New Year's special. With all the stations showing New Year's special, I've got plenty of stuff to watch. It's been a pleasant New Year's Day afternoon. Warming myself under the kotatsu while watching TV without a care in the world. These oranges are so damn good. I feel like I've died and gone to citrus heaven. But man, it sure is peaceful that without the others around. The noisy gaggle of girls is gone, each and every one of them having returned to their own homes. They're visiting their families, so it's just me here for a while. Vegging out in the kotatsu while eating the remaining New Year's osechi. It just doesn't get any better than this. Man, this peace and quiet is wonderful. If only it could last forever. Ah, my peace and quiet, come back! A deafening shout from the door echoes to the dorm, shattering the silence. Immediately after, a one-woman stampede comes charging my way. There's only one person who's this noisy. Kanon!
Hi, Kanon-san です。いやー、どうも。寮に残ってるのはミハル先輩だけですか?
Yeah, that's right. All the others went back home. What about you?
まあ、帰るには帰ったんですけどね。あー、こたつあったかい。
What are you, a kid? Put your things away first before you go diving into kotatsu.
まあまあ、先輩だって貴重な元旦の午後を寝て過ごそうとしてたじゃないですか。その様子だと実家にも帰ってませんよね。
Yeah, see, the thing is, while I've been away, my parents have been acting like newlyweds all over again. So they're spending New Year's at the Ise Grand Shrine.
ゆう、それはそれは。
Jeez, I wish I'd act their age. I squirmed deeper into the kotatsu. It's a shame I couldn't pester them for New Year's presents, but at least I didn't have to go home in this cold. I'll just visit my folks during spring break.
ミハル先輩、なんだかカタツムリみたいですよ。
It's fine with me. I'm not taking a single step outside today.
はあ、幼き頃には風の中を走り回っていた日本男子も育っちゃうとこうなるんですかね。
It's less that he burned himself out in their childhood, and more that you all burned him out since he's arrived.
カノンさん、今日は本当に残念なことばかりです。
What do you mean by that? Something bugging you?
まあ、話すと長くなるんですが、はい、お茶どうぞ。
Oh, thanks. Seems that while we've been talking, Kanon has made some tea and cleaned up all the orange peels that left lying around. She already knew she could be organized by her appearance, but the gap between this side of her and the normal Kanon still gets
とり
me.
あえず実家には帰ったんですよ。でもうちっておじいちゃんの顔が広くて人がいっぱい来るんですよね。おかげで大人たちは飲めや騒げのずんちゃん騒ぎ。
They're really painting the town red, huh?
とにかく大人がそんな感じだからいつも子供たちで集まって遊んでたわけです。たこ揚げやったり羽根つきしたり。
Yeah, it seems like the kind of thing to happen alongside adult get-togethers.
でも毎年遊んでた子たちも成長してノリが悪くなったと言いますか、そんな年じゃなくなったと言いますか。たこ揚げに誘っても誰も来なくて、スマホやらゲーム機やらをピコピコポチポチ。
That's a pity.
それで結局大人の仲間には入れず、子供たちにもすかされてやることもなく帰ってきたわけです。
Still, it's not every day you get to go home, right? Sure you shouldn't have stuck around a little longer?
いいんですよ。ここが地元ですから帰ろうと思えばすぐに帰れますし。それにお母さんの小言を聞かなくて済みますしね。
What nagging?
まあこれも語ると長くなるんですけど、あ、みかん持ってきましょうか。
That's fine. Tell me more. I'll turn the TV off. It's not like I'm really doing much anyway. I'll Kanon out to kill some time. Come to think of it, I don't know much about her aside from that she's noisy, off the wall, and a full-fledged idiot. Kanon brings us a pair of teacups as she continues.
それじゃあまずはうちの家族について説明しますね。私の家系は昔からこの町に住んでて、さっき顔が広いって言ってたのもそのためなんです。
Because they've been around here for so long.
特におじいちゃんは地域でも右に出るものがない猛者で、若い頃はご町内の覇王なんて呼ばれてたそうです。
Supreme ruler, what kind of guy is he?
そうですね。身長が2メートルくらいあって筋骨隆々で真っ黒な馬を飼ってます。
Sounds more like the supreme ruler of the century's end to me.
そんなおじいちゃんの娘が私のお母さん。娘の自分が言うのもなんですけど、すごく優しくて綺麗な人なんですよ。
So she has a larger-than-life grandfather as well as a gentle and beautiful mother. I see. Kind of as a result of those genes coming together. Makes sense.
お父さんは婿養子で、至って普通の人です。それで2人の間に一人っ子の私が生まれて、おじいちゃんすごく喜んじゃったみたいなんですよね。私のことをちっちゃい頃から可愛がってくれて。
So what's the catch then?
まあ私もおじいちゃんは大好きですけど、でもすっごくパワフルですから、人の関節の外し方を教えてくれたり、黒い馬に乗って一緒に地平線を追いかけたり、瀬戸内海を白鳥のボートで横断したり、私がカブトムシ欲しいって言ったら南米のコロンビアまで連れて行ってヘラクレスを捕まえさせてくれたり。
Holy shit, is your grandfather some sort of Renaissance man or something? Sad to see how Kanon grew up into the hurricane she's known as today. Her grandfather's strong influence on her upbringing must be why she's got such good reflexes, hot blood to a fault, and can take hits like it's nothing.
でも中学に入った頃からお母さんが私の将来を心配し始めたんですよ。
That seems reasonable. It'd be fine if you were a guy, but you're still technically a girl after all.
だっては余計です。とにかくお母さんが言うにはもっと女らしさを磨くべきなんじゃないかって。おじいちゃんから離れて同世代の女子と一緒に暮らした方がいいなんて言われて女子寮に入ったわけですよ。
You mean the girls' dorm on campus, and then you joined the winter club and ended up here? Kanon nods enthusiastically. So that's how everything fell into place.
まあ今日帰ったらあんまり変わってないわねってお説教されちゃいましたけど、私自身もどうすればいいのかつかみきれてないんです。もう半年以上も寮で暮らしてるのに。
Sounds like you've got your own baggage. So even Kanon, who seemingly lives out her days without a care in the world, has her own troubles. The uncertainty of not knowing who you want to be is indeed a very human concern. Sounds like a real pickle. Kind of reminds me of my situation.
先輩にですか？
I think so. I hate winter, but I moved here after you guys said I should give it a shot.
ああ、 に似てますね。
So let's put this in your perspective. Say you made me like winter, but I seemed miserable as hell afterwards. How would you feel?
それは悪いことをしたなって思っちゃいます。目的を果たせても心が満たされてなきゃ。
Exactly, so even if you achieved your goal, your mom would still be sad if you became depressed, wouldn't she?
ああ、なるほど、摂氏バーン。
Whoa, you almost gave me a heart attack. How did that prompt standing up and speaking French? Which, by the way, I'm going to break your legs for. Fuck the French.
なんていうかあれです。うまく言えないけど、先輩って先輩なんですね。
What?
指導者ってことですよ。今のカノンさん、80センチくらい上から三春先輩のことを見下ろしちゃってますけど。
Well, duh, I'm sitting and you're standing.
とにかく目的を果たすだけじゃなくて幸せにならなくちゃ意味がない。ああ、こんな簡単なことがわからなかったなんて。
Whoa, chill out, would you? Stop flailing around, stop dancing, and for the love of God, don't use the kotatsu as a stool. Apparently everything I just said went in one ear and out the other because Kanon just continues literally jumping for joy. Look, why don't you sit down? You're happy, I get it. So just sit down, there.
三春先輩決めましたよ。今日から先輩と私は運命共同体です。先輩は幸せな感じで冬が大好きになってください。私も幸せな感じで女らしくなりますから。
It sounds rather deterministic when you're not sure either will happen.
とにかく協力し合いましょう。似た者同士なんですから一連卓勝してゴールを目指しましょうよ。
You do know that to cast one's lot means to leave things in the hands of fate, right? She leans over the kotatsu with a glint in her eyes. Two curvaceous mounds force my attention towards them. They're not as plump as Shizuri's, but they're still plenty impressive in their own right. Crap, let my guard down. I don't know where to look.
はい、指切り指切り。
Okay, I will just relax already. Stick out my pinky to distract myself from my embarrassment. Soon enough, Kanon links her own with
よ
mine.
ーし、ちゃんと指を引っ掛け合わせてくださいね。
Wow, girls' fingers are so soft.
それじゃ始めますよ。
Yeah?
指切り玄満、嘘ついたら針と炎のゴブレットのます。
Why a Weedle? What? Why the hell am I supposed to get one of those?
はい、指切りました。お互いに頑張りましょうね。
And so I caved into the pressure and accepted her demand. Though all we did was promise to do our best, so it's not like it's gonna kill me.
それじゃあ先輩を冬好きにするために早速たこ揚げに誘いたいと思います。
It is gonna kill me!
何の話ですか？
Nothing, just talking to myself. Anyways, aren't we just talking about how forcing people to like things is off limits?
たこ揚げ楽しいのに北風と太陽と山嵐のジレンマですね。
You're mixing those up. Jeez, can I let my guard down for a minute? Now that Kanon's returned, the dorm's gonna be all crazy again. The girl who'd gotten into kotatsu stood up, sat back down, and started shouting, all in the span of a few minutes. Finally grabs her stuff and leaves the living room.
しょうがない。とりあえず荷物を部屋に置いてきますか。今夜はおせちの残りとお雑煮でいいですよね。
Oh, you'll make that? I'd love some, as long as it's not spicy.
辛いお雑煮なんてあると思います？あの時の激辛料理がすっかりトラウマになっちゃってますね。
Anyways, just cooking normally, please. Miss Misumi should be back tonight, too.
仲間内の新年会に行くって言ってましたよね。よいしょっと。
Oh, what's in that bag? Sounds like there's an entire house stuffed in there.
ああ、実家から持ってきた調味料が入ってるんです。
Ah, so you brought enough for everyone to help out the dorm costs.
いいえ、全部私のですよ。
What? Backpack is packed fit to burst. Almost like she's about to go mountain climbing. She's not even joking, but it takes some time before I finally realize that.
こっちですよ、どうぞ。
Okay, first off, that is a shit ton of spices. Second off, that is a weird dragon snowboard. Third off, is it third off, not third off, third off. Is that the fucking Kill Bill suit in the back? Because that looks like the Kill Bill suit in the back. You know what I mean? Or is it Kill Bill? I've never watched Kill Bill, so I'm not sure. It is the Kill Bill suit. At least a kind of Kill Bill suit. I'll just say it's the Kill Bill suit. Fucking the Bruce Lee Kill Bill jumpsuit thing. There we go. Damn, this thing's heavy!
すみませんね、運ぶのを手伝ってもらっちゃって。その辺に置いてもらえます？
Oh, hands are killing me. I can't believe you hauled this all the way up to the dorm.
まあ、慣れですよ、慣れ。
Rumor said the same thing, though I don't understand how you could. Kanon made tea for me earlier, so I felt that would only be fair for me to repay the favor. I realized my mistake after taking 2 steps carrying that monstrosity. Now that the bag of premature joint pain is on the floor but where it belongs, I shake out my aching limbs and take a good look around the room. Well, I gotta say, this room is very... you.
そうですか?
Yeah, I don't know how exactly to put it, but it really reflects your tastes. While it has some girly elements in it, there's also a scroll on the walls inscribed with imposing characters, along with a Kung Fu Master's outfit. Yeah, Bruce Lee. I don't know about normal girls' rooms, but I'm pretty sure you wouldn't find many of those. Many with those 2 things in them. Wow, I've got a lot of recent J-pop CDs here. Surprised you listen to that kind of music.
何が意外なんですか？私って毎日のように影山ヒロノブを聴いてるような子に見えます？
I never said that! Hey, wait, what's in there? Side of the class cabinet in the corner are seasonings, filling each and every shelf from top to bottom, left to right. Containing the jars are spices, sauces, and many other things I can't recognize. Their labels written in various foreign languages. This is incredible.
そうでしょう。自慢のコレクションですからね。
Your collection? You collected all these?
そうです。ネットで仕入れたり、気になったものを買ったり。スーパーに行ったら真っ先に調味料のコーナーをチェックしてますし、旅行先でも珍しいのを見つけたら迷わず買います。
I think you should be having second thoughts or even third thoughts. What are you gonna do with all these?
蓋を開けなければ長持ちするので、しばらくは鑑賞してます。熱に弱いのはそこの冷蔵庫に入れてますね。
Oh, then this fridge is...
はい、調味料をしまっておくためのカノンさん専用貯蔵庫です。中を見てみますか？ほら！
Wow. As it turns out, the fridge next to that glass cabinet is also full of seasonings. Most of them are rare ones I've never seen before. Everything from gold leaf dressing to special extracts that can supposedly make sour foods suddenly taste sweet. Never knew they sold natto and gyoza sauce in bottles. There's a demand for those?
ありますよ。例えばですね。
やっぱり朝食の納豆には刻んだネギだね。
ついでに生卵。胃が荒れてる時にはこれがいいんだよね。そんなに入れると味が薄まっちゃいませんか？
そこが難点なんだ。納豆のパックについているタレだけではどうにも足りなくなる。
おっと、調味料のことならお任せあれ。そんなこともあろうかと、この烈風寺カノン、納豆のタレを1本買っておきました。
へえ、気が利くじゃない。
これだけあれば十分に味の調整ができる。でかしたぞ、カノンくん。
どんどん使っちゃってくださいね。とまあ、こんな感じで意外と役に立つんですよ。皆さんのお役にも立てて、一石二鳥三なすびです。
Please don't mention cake again, but practical uses aside, this still is quite a lot.
そもそもの起源を遡りますと、子供の頃、 給食に出たけど使わなかった調味料を取っておいたのが始まりなんです。
I mean, can't really blame her. Like, whenever we like eat at like a restaurant, like at fucking McDonald's or something, and we have like sweet sour packets left at the end, we just take them home as well.
少しずつ集めていくうちになんだか楽しくなってすっかりハマっちゃって。
And now we've got a whole collection of them. What are they gonna do once they start to hit their expiration dates?
そうなる前に台所へ寄付してます。無駄にはできませんからね。
Alright then, so long as nothing's going to waste, I'm fine with it, I guess. There are enough seasonings in here to fill a whole restaurant kitchen. Met someone with a hobby like this before. Oh, now I really want this. Now I really want this route to end with them like fucking opening a restaurant with spicy kitchen to help people warm up in the cold weather of the region. That would be fucking sweet as shit. It's interesting to look at, sure, but if it were my room, I'd just feel like it was crowding my living space.
あまり乗り気じゃなさそうですね。
Just that I don't think I'd ever collect so much of, well, anything.
でも先輩が好きそうなメープルシロップとか、ほらほらバニラエッセンス、いろんな植物から取った蜂蜜もあるんですよ。
Wait, for real?
珍しいものでは桜の花びらが入った塩なんてのもあります。これを和菓子にかけると桜の風味がつくんですよ。想像してください。あんまんとかおまんじゅうにパラパラっとかけるだけでほのかな桜の香りが。
Stop it, just the thought of it makes my mouth water. Why is the thought of a piping hot jam bun infused with the elegant scent of cherry blossoms so delicious? Wait, crap, I'm playing right into Conon's head. I gulp down my swelling saliva, shaking off my craving for sweets.
使いたい調味料があったら言ってくださいね。ご覧のようにいろいろと持ってますから。
Yeah, alright, I'll keep it in mind. Not only is she a gourmand and a good cook, but she also likes collecting seasonings. The more I talk to Kanon, the more I learn about her. Though I can get why her mom is worried. Kanon's personality and attitude leaves some things to be desired. For long the sun sets and night comes. So good.
どうです？お口に合いますか？
Ah, it's perfect. These rice cakes are so tender.
おせちの残りたくさんありますからね。こんなごちそうを2人だけで食べるなんて贅沢な気分です。
Miss Mismi sure is late. She's just been wandering around since New Year's Eve. In the end, Miss Mismi didn't come back, leaving just the two of us to have dinner. Just like this morning, I'm eating osechi and New Year's soup bundled into kotatsu. Kanon's New Year's soup is perfect. Couldn't ask for a better beginning to the year. At least if it weren't for this.
さあ、次の隠し芸は日本柔道界による男だらけの組体操です。張り切ってどうぞ。兄貴、もう支えきれねえっすよ。もっと股間に力入れろほら。お前の好きな女子アナの山本さんも見てるんだぞ。山本さん、俺の子供を産ませてさ。
Currently on the TV screen are a crowd of squalid bodybuilders. I can smell their sweat all the way from over here. Can we change the channel?
でもお正月の番組って言ったら隠し芸が定番じゃないですか。
Well, can't argue with you there, but the content of this is kinda...
もっと見てもいいんだぜ。俺たちの肉体美はよ。今度は合体ブリッジいくっす。大胸筋と大胸筋を組み合わせと逆三角。ここですかさずラマーズ呼吸法。
Sorry, but I can't take any more of this. Let's watch literally anything else. I grabbed the remote and changed the channel, ending up on an image of a pot boiling inside of an igloo. This'll do. I can purge my brain of all those sweaty meatheads.
楽しそうですね。みんなが帰ってきたら鎌倉で遊びましょうか。
As long as it's not too cold. By the way, I'm curious, wouldn't a snow hut melt and collapse if you lit a fire inside of it? You know that wouldn't happen, buddy. Happened to me not too long ago. Oh, right.
お鍋の影響はそこまでありませんよ。雪を直接火で炙ったりしたら溶けますけど、間に空気がありますから。
Huh? What do you mean?
空気の熱伝導って意外と融通が効かないんです。例えるならそうですね。寒い日に室内でストーブをつけても窓ガラスは冷たいままじゃないですか。でも窓を直接温めるとガラスも熱くなりますよね。それくらい空気は熱エネルギーを伝えにくいんです。よほどの火力じゃない限り鎌倉は内側から溶けたりしませんよ。
Oh, the press tell you that?
いいえ、私も疑問に思ったので調べてみたんです。こういう理系の話結構好きなんですよ。
Oh, he's just sitting there like... What the fuck? She's supposed to be an idiot. Oh! Really? She always gets mad when I seem shocked, so I made sure to say something a little different this time. Can I think of it? Apparently, Kanon got really good grades in her second semester. Huh? Oh, I just got a text from Miss Misumi.
そろそろ帰ってきそうですか？
I think it's best for you to read it for yourself. I showed Kanon the message on my phone.
ハッピーニューイヤーしてる？今夜は鉄からにゴーすることになっちゃった。みはるちゃんは何も心配しなくていいのよ。
ああ、これは朝帰りになりそうですね。
I missed. I had the fucking painting. What about Miss Misumi for different reasons? Maybe we should say something to her.
まあ、せっかくのお正月ですし、羽目を外したいんじゃないですか？
I'd like to know if there's a time when she hasn't cut loose.
あはは。ところで、他に誰か帰ってくる予定ってあります？
I've not heard anything yet.
じゃあ、私たち、少なくとも明日までは二人っきりですよね。
Yeah, pretty much.
そうですか。
Kanon faces me and starts fidgeting as I take another sip of my soup. True, it is just two of us, but I only realizing this now. It's been just the two of us since the afternoon. We even Pinky swore right here.
ですよね。何分男子と一夜を過ごしたことなんてないものでして。
I know.
失礼なこと言いますね。そういうみはる先輩はどうなんですか？
Okay, yeah. I admit I've had no luck either.
じゃあ似たようなもんじゃないですか。
It's not my fault. I wasn't expecting to live with other girls like this. In order to dodge any further questioning, I filled my mouth with the rice cake from the New Year's soup. For someone so noisy, she went quiet in a flash. I'm the one feeling conscious of her.
みはる先輩。
Yeah?
お互いに経験がないっていうことは、私たち、これが初めての夜になるんですよね。先輩、お餅ですか？お餅が喉に引っかかったんですか？背中叩きます。ここですか？この辺です。
Kanon frantically pounds my back so hard it starts to ache. I nearly die for reasons unrelated to asphyxiation, but in the end I managed to swallow the rice cake down. What were you thinking? You can't just say stuff like that when people are eating. It's not funny. It almost killed me.
はい、気をつけます。
Oh, jeez. It's just gonna be a normal night, just like any other.
そうですよね。
Just when I thought she'd settle down, she caused another uproar. Well, I guess that's Kanon for you. The peace between us restored, we spent the night and the rest of the night in silence. I'm not sure if it's because we're hyper aware of the mood or because we're trying to ignore each other, but for whatever reason, first night of the new year ends on an awkward note. It's freezing. Even though it's so sunny out there. Though Kanon and I were alone together last night, we simply stayed in our own rooms, so nothing special happened.
ああ、おはようございます。
Hi, morning. You sleep well?
えへへ、まあそれなりに。こたつのスイッチ入れときましたよ。
Thanks a bunch. So warm.
先輩、カタツムリを通り越して、なんだかおじいちゃんみたいです。
Yeah, keep talking. Getting into Kotatsu first thing in the morning is amazing.
まったく、おじいちゃんの方が元気そうに見えますね。上半身裸で、天も興奮しておるわなんて言いながら、岩を拳で砕いて仏像を作るくらい、朝ごはん前にしましょうよ。
Hey, don't compare me with the supreme rule of the century's end. He's one in a million.
結構いますよ。うちのおじいちゃんは兄弟が多くて、みんな似たような感じです。
Well, that's a mental image I don't need. I'm shocked that such a family of superhumans could produce such a normal girl. On the outset, anyways. Though if Kanon were truly the same as her grandfather, I'm pretty sure she would have straight up killed me when she first crashed into me.
わーい、帰ったじょー。
Oh boy.
ああ、この声は。
Looks like Miss Meesmee's back.
そうみたいです。
ぐえー。ふにゃー。ひゃふらー。
そうみたいです。けど、すごく嫌な予感がしますね。
What a coincidence, so do I.
今から玄関に行くのと、うっかり3週間ほど放置してしまった炊飯器を開けるのでは、どっちがいいですか？
Neither one sounds good, but if it were up to me, I'd open the door.
じゃあ、玄関に行きましょう。
After bracing ourselves for the worst, we get to our feet and timidly head for the door. And when we open it...
はーい、あなたの愉快よ。伝達、伝達。新高山登れ。新高山登れ。
What's with all the fuss you've been making today? And please stop communicating with some imaginary military commander. It's creepy. Ugh, you smell like booze. You really let yourself go, didn't you?
なーに？お正月に寂しい読書読んだが集まってパーッと騒ぐくらい構わないでしょ。
That was considerably more coherent than I expected.
また合コンに失敗したとか、年下のいとこが結婚したとか、親がうるさいとか暗い話ばっかり集まってさ。でもせっかくの新年なんだし、房を晴らしたいじゃない。だから思いっきり歌ってはさしてきたわけよ。めめしくてめめしくて。
So stop this mad woman. At this point, she'll soon be at the point of no return.
とりあえず、先生のお部屋に運びましょうか。
Yeah, let's get her to bed. She reeks of booze, but can I put up with it until we get to her room?
了解です。本当にお酒の匂いがきついですね。
なんで立ってるの？地球に重力があるから立ってるんだよ。
Take a good long look. Don't grow up to be an adult like her.
はい先輩、本能でビンビン感じてます。これは言っちゃダメな方向です。
As we carry the dead drunk back to her room, she starts complaining about anything and everything that comes to her mind. She makes some weird noises and struggles for a bit. By the moment we get her in bed, she starts snoring hideously.
ようやく寝てくれましたね。
She probably won't wake up before evening. She basically pulled an all-nighter after all. Let's just leave her be. Are the others coming back too?
いいえ、いつ帰ってくるのかもわかりません。
Then I guess we've got nothing else to do. Let's just get into Kotatsu and watch some TV or something.
それじゃあ昨日と一緒ですよ。せっかくのお正月なのに。もっとこう、タコをあげたり、コマを回したり、富士の樹海で愛を叫んだりですね。
Why Aokigahara? More people went to Mount Fuji for that.
山の方は頂上まで登ったことがあるんです。というわけで、行きましょう樹海。
What kind of logic is that? Even if I did happen to be some Aokigahara fanatic, it's not a place anyone goes to for New Year's.
行く人だっているかもしれないじゃないですか。 日本には1億2726万人も住んでるんですよ。これだけいればほのぐらい森の底で新年を迎えて明けましておめでちゅかいとか言ってる人も。
Fine, maybe they are, but let's just drop it. Forget about Aokigahara already, okay?
じゃあどこなら行くって言うんですか？町の商店街ですか？
Yeah, that's a million times more reasonable.
わかりました。それなら今日は町に行きましょう。
Whoa now, just because I said it was more reasonable doesn't mean I wanna...
行きましょうよ。お正月なのにこたつでゴロゴロなんてもったいないですよ。先輩がそのヘビーな腰を上げないなら私はこたつの上で般若心経を唱えながらスクワットしちゃいますからね。
What the hell?
漢字財宝雑行人般若ハラミたち。
Oh god, you're actually doing it. Okay, fine, you win!
お出かけします？
Yeah, I will! Jesus!
やったー！
I had thought my troubles had ended with Miss Misumi, but now Kanon is forcing me to go to town with her. Go to town on her? Wait, what? Sheesh, is this what a father forced to spend his weekends entertaining his kids feels like?
明けましておめでとうございます。新年大バーゲン開催中です。
わあ、いいですね。賑わってますね。
Yeah, yes.
ちょっとテンション低いですよ。
Can you blame me? I got dragged along here when I could have been basking under the kotatsu right about now. And why is the town so crowded when it's so damn cold?
そりゃあお正月ですから。
Okay, I get that, but that shouldn't be a call for so many people to be out here. They're so weird.
私たちだってそのおかしい人に含まれてますよ。
Well, if you hadn't pestered me to go into town, then we wouldn't have been. Then we wouldn't have to be.
はあ、ご機嫌斜め45度って感じですね。先輩が冬月人間になる未来は遠そうです。
Outside of the comfort of the dorm, it's cold as hell. Despite this, the town is packed. Sheesh, these people are crazy to be out here for something like this.
あ、三原先輩、あれ。
What is it now? Hmm? Isn't that?
わかります。石焼き芋ですよ。ほっかほかです。
I don't like sweet potatoes. Alright, now we're talking. My messiah has come in the form of a sweet scent and steamy exterior. I can feel my spirit rushing back up out from the depths of hell.
買います？
Hell yeah!
じゃあ2つですね。すぐそこの広場で食べましょう。
For once we agree on something. And so we buy 2 baked sweet potatoes and settle down in the plaza in front of the station. It's so good and warm!
本当に美味しいです。こうして寒い日に外へ出てあったかい焼き芋を食べる。冬の魅力をまた一つ味わえましたね。
You don't have to go outside just to eat a sweet potato, though.
でも全然違いますよね。こうして外で食べるのと家の中とでは。
True, you can feel its warmth rising through the air, thus proving just how cold it is. It'd be great if I could get the same feeling in a warm
じゃあ
room.
窓の外にパイプを伸ばして外の空気を吸いつつこたつの中で焼き芋を食べてみます？
That sounds bizarre beyond words.
この可愛いけれど妙に防衛本能が働くような鳴き声は。
An animal that was rustling through the garbage turns to us and yelps as we enjoy our potatoes. Kinda looks like a dog, but his body is too slim for that. You know, the fluffy tail is characteristic of a...
まさかまた街中でキツネに会うなんて。
This is the same one as us.
わかりませんけど、でもですよ。ほらほら。この前はピザマンを取られましたけど、今日は焼き芋。これならキツネに襲われることはありません。
Sure fox don't eat potatoes?
多分肉食じゃないかなって。ひょっとして雑食なんですか？
Fox jumps in and snatches Kanon's food out of her hands yet again. Kanon tries to defend herself, but the fox's speed and tenacity are a league above her own.
私の焼き芋が！
having acquired its prize, the fox dashes off at mock speed, just like last time.
そんな、今回は大丈夫だと思ったのに。
Foxes really do eat potatoes.
この私が野生動物に2回も遅れを取るなんて。
Zing. Of course it did, it's in the name. Besides, it's not just you. The same thing happens to anyone who tries to compete with a wild animal.
まだ半分も食べてなかったんですよ。
Fine, here you go. Split my own sweet potato and hold a piece out to the teary-eyed Kanon.
私にくれるんですか？
Yeah, I couldn't split it as evenly as I cut the Chinese bun.
ありがとうございます。ミハル先輩って意外と優しいんですね。
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ignore that. Anyway, it up.
いただきます。
Kanon takes her half of the potato from me and happily wolfs it down like a puppy. Embarrassed by her reaction, I take a bite out of my remaining half as well.
私が食べてたのと同じ味です。
Well, duh, it'd be strange if they were different.
このお礼はいずれ何かでお返ししますね。
Nah, it's okay. I wasn't expecting a reward or anything. Still, is that fox always lurking around town?
ゴミ箱を漁ってましたね。きっとお腹が空いてるんですよ。冬は食べ物が少ないから。
I get that, but why is it always taking your food?
こっちが聞きたいです。今日は先輩だって同じのを食べてたのに。
Maybe it was encouraged by its first success.
次は取られません。そもそも取られないように熱いおでんを持って歩きます。
You can't eat Orden outside, though.
そこは気合でなんとか。
I don't think Well is gonna help you eat Orden at all.
あ
Dan!
あ、そういえば。
Kanon suddenly looks up to the mountains. There are a pretty clear view of the mountains around the dorm from here.
この前、狐を追いかけた時に雪合戦しましたよね。
Yeah, that was hell.
先輩は楽しくなかったですか？
Huh? Wasn't so bad. Would have been a lot better if it weren't freezing, though.
やっぱりそこで引っかかりますか。
Of course. Still, it seemed like you had fun.
そりゃあもう楽しかったですよ。あんなに思い切り雪合戦をする機会なんてなかなかないですから。
Just noticed a very big mistake. I had not actually opened up the censorship yet. So even if I had turned it on, it wouldn't have fucking showed up because I failed to open it. Oh, really? Figured you were the type who could do that whenever she wanted.
確かにできますけど、ほら、私と遊ぶのって女の子ばかりだから、どうしても手加減しちゃうんですよ。この前も、タルヒ先輩の顔面に向かって、スパーンと入れちゃったじゃないですか。120キロの直球ストライク。
How did you even calculate the speed? In any case, I can't think of anyone who'd willingly take you on in an all-out snowball fight.
そうですね。例外として部長がいますけど、なんていうか、本気で遊べる相手っていうのとは違うんです。どうしてもリスペクトしちゃいますから。
So you're saying you can go all out against me because you don't respect me?
はい。
Wow, that was quick. Kanon sounds happy, but I feel conflicted. It's true though that I'm nowhere near Prez's level.
あ、ちゃんとミハル先輩のことも尊敬してますよ。優しいですし。
Really?
はい、こうして焼き芋を食べていられるのも先輩が分けてくれたからです。私たちの寮にミハル先輩が来てからなんだか楽しいことがいっぱい増えた気がします。
Oops. That's good. Pure joy embarrassed me so much that I find myself choking on my mouthful of potato. While all my underclassmen are cute, Kanon, the honest girl she is, repays any affection with equal joy and gratitude. I feel like I've gotten a better understanding of just why everyone at the dorm gets along so well with her. After we finish our baked potatoes, we started walking around town again. It's so cold, I want to go home.
もう少し頑張りましょうよ。お昼ご飯どうします？
We just had those potatoes, so I'd rather wait a bit.
じゃあせっかくなのでカノンさんがいいお店を紹介しちゃいます。
I take it we'll have to be outside until then.
まあまあ、商店街でも見てればすぐに時間が過ぎますって。
いらっしゃいませ。新年初売り運試し。福袋はいかがですか？
先輩、福袋売ってますよ。
You mean those bags full of random crap?
こういうの私好きなんですよね。ワクワクします。
But you don't know what's in them, do you?
それがいいんじゃないですか。たとえ中身がヒヨケムシだったとしても挑戦することに意義があるんですよ。ああ、今の虫画像検索しちゃダメですからね。
Now you're just making me curious. So what do you want me to do? You gonna buy one?
はい、ちょうど実家でお年玉をもらったところですから。レッツチャレンジ、ヒャッハー！
She charges right into line to get one. I know it's cold outside, I can't help but feel the atmosphere thickening. A few minutes later.
お待たせしました。
Oh, so there's a lucky bag, hey? I've never seen anyone actually buy one.
そうなんですか。じゃあ早速開けてみましょう。
You mean right here?
はい、家に帰ってから開ける人が多いみたいですけど、やっぱり気になるじゃないですか。珍しい調味料が入ってたらラッキーなんですけどね。
I don't think you'll be quite so lucky. She opens a lucky bag and peers inside while I watch her curious. While I watch her curious. When she sees what it is.
あれ、そんな、これはまさか。
What's in the bag?
先輩、事件です。とりあえず装着してみます。
What do you mean? Is it clothes? Some sort of accessory?
そうとも言うかなってとこですね。とにかく見た方が早いと思います。
Okay, then I will. She turns her back to me, takes whatever it is out of the bag and starts fiddling with it. When she puts it on, she starts turning back around.
これでよしと。で、じゃじゃーん！
I don't feel like I have to voice this anymore. The face brimming with rage, horns reaching to the sky. Kanon is wearing the face of a demon, and I mean that quite literally. Scared the crap out of me! What is that thing? She even has a fucking knife. That's a Hanya.
いやー、カノンさんもびっくりです。まさか福袋の中にハンニャのお面が入ってるなんて。
I saw a demon in a lucky bag! The Setsubun Festival's still a month away!
おー、なるほど。確かに節分で使えば豆まきがはかどりますね。
I'm not so happy when you're wearing that thing. The way you're moving is scaring me.
じゃあこんな感じで。
Oh, that's still scary. Actually, anything you do with that thing on is
そ
scary.
うですかね。お風呂上がりにマッサージチェアでくつろいでる感じなら全然怖くないと思いますけど。ほら、こう。
Stop shaking like that. You're gonna make kids cry.
ダメですか？それにしてもよくできてますね。小道具まで凝ってますし。見てくださいよ、この出刃包丁。本物そっくりなのに切れないようになってるんです。
Don't go into shops with that thing. If you went into a bank, you'd be arrested on the spot.
あれ？みーくん？
Oh, Shizuri, I didn't know you were out here.
偶然だね。今日はお買い物？
Well, how do I put this? I wanted to stay in the dorm, but Kanon dragged me out here.
あ、のんちゃん帰ってるんだ。私も夕方には寮に戻るね。実家にいると暑くて暑くて。
I bet Miss Misumi's already back, and I'm pretty sure the others will be back soon too.
それじゃあまたお料理とかお洗濯を頑張らなくちゃ。ところでのんちゃんはどこに行ったの？
She's been here this whole time, right next to you.
どうも、しずり先輩、こんにちは。
なんで？どうしてそんな格好してるの？
いやー、服を呼び込もうとしたら鬼に出会いまして。
殺さないで！包丁を持ってこっちに来ないで！
ああ、これは小道具なんですよ。ほーら、切れない切れない。
鬼が刃物を振り回してる！
Hey, Kanon, Shizuri's gonna faint from shock if you keep this up.
わかりました。じゃあ、できるだけ怖くないような動きをします。
Just take the thing off!
あ
I told you not to shake like that! You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Aren't you? Jesus, he's about to faint. About a month later, the dorm took this trauma and held the Hellbean Exorcism Tournament. But that's a story for another time. I'm beat. I'm going home, seriously.
まあまあ、しずり先輩も泣き止んでくれましたし、気を取り直していきましょうよ。
Jeez, at least one of us is in high spirits.
大好きな冬ですから。
Dad, what about the heat of summer? You hate it?
それはそれで燃えるように元気です。
What about spring then?
あったかくて元気です。
Fine, what about fall?
涼しくなって元気です。
You really are happy-go-lucky, aren't you?
そうですか？
The two of us are walking around town after parting ways with Shizuri. Kanon's as pumped as always. Feels like I've got a hyperactive puppy with me. That or a kid who ate too much sugar.
先輩、そろそろお昼にします？
Yeah, sounds good actually. It's been hours since we had those potatoes.
じゃあ約束通りにいいお店紹介しちゃいますね。
Oh, I guess I could count on her when it comes to food at least. She might have a few screws loose, but at least her cooking and palate are top-notch. I follow her, eager to see what kind of restaurant she has in mind. However...
着きました。ここです。
Wait, you mean this?
そうですよ。空いてる席に座りましょう。
Wait, you mean...
いらっしゃい。
That's a nice easy. Kanon's taken me to a food stand at the end of a road. A ramen sign hangs over it. As soon as I take my seat, my nose is caressed by the mouth-watering scent
こ
of
この
soup.
ラーメン美味しいんですよ。きっと気に入ってもらえると思います。
I mean, I'm fine with the ramen, but it's just last.
みはる先輩のことを幸せな感じで冬好きにさせるって約束しましたからね。寒い日に屋台であったかいラーメンを食べる。そんな冬の醍醐味をぜひとも味わっていただきたいのです。
I admit that ramen is easier to eat in winter, but still. Ramen isn't something I find myself craving when I'm on a blazing summer sun. In times like those, I prefer chilled Chinese noodles in a cool restaurant. Under that logic, winter is the best time to enjoy warm
今までに屋台でラーメンを食べたことってあります？
It's just like wanting to eat hot pot on a cold day.
今までに屋台でラーメンを食べたことってあります？
No,
お
never.
っと、それじゃあ初体験ですね。
Be careful what you say, especially in public.
まあまあ、とりあえず今日はカノンさんが How to Japanese 屋台を教えてあげますからね。
What am I, a foreigner?
座ってみた感じどうですか？意外と寒くないって気がしません？
It doesn't beat being indoors, but yeah, I do feel warm with all this ramen boiling in front
食
of
べ
me.
始めたら暑いくらいになりますよ。さ、頼んじゃいましょう。
Of course, it'd be warmest to eat ramen indoors on a cold day. With that in mind, I always avoided food stands, but now that I'm actually sitting at one, I realize it's not as cold as I'd expected. Got any suggestions for this place?
そうですね。私は気分によって頼むものを変えてますけど、あ、これなんか良さそうですよ。期間限定初日の出ラーメン。
Oh, let me see. Large bowl of bean sprout garnished with egg, modeled after the rising sun of Mount Fuji, huh?
意外なところで会えましたね、富士山。
Doesn't look like it's got anything to do with Aokigahara, but it's a limited dish, so I guess I'll go with that.
初日の出ラーメン2つお願いします。
はいよ、毎度。
ラーメンっていうのはこう出てくるまで待ってるのも楽しいんですよね。
Kinda, yeah. Anyways, you come here often?
これで6回目です。去年の秋、ゆかちゃん先生に教えてもらったんですよ。
Oh yeah, Miss Meesmeet does seem like she'd like this. I can just picture her eating ramen at a stand.
私たちが学生じゃなかったらおでんとか焼き鳥の屋台にも誘いたいって言ってました。
She just wants to go out drinking. I don't care if she drinks, but appreciate it if she didn't get so wasted. This morning was bad enough.
ですね。今回は散らかさないだけマシでしたけど。
We drink some hot tea as we talk, waiting patiently for the ramen. Gotta admit, little moments like these aren't so bad, especially when you're with someone with whom you can talk about anything.
はい、お待ちどうさま。
That egg looks like it's gonna fucking fall off the bowl at any point. time, like at any second.
来ましたよ。美味しそうですね。
Oh, I like the look of this. Soon enough, we're treated to 2 steaming bowls of ramen. Bean sprouts are piled up atop each bowl, garnished with a steaming egg resembling the sun.
本当に初日の出みたいです。
I know we had those potatoes earlier, but just looking at this is making my stomach growl.
それじゃあいただきましょうか。
Alright, let's dig in. Nom nom. So good!
でしょ？私も食べますね。いただきます。はあ、はあ、おいしい。
The broth is thick and the noodles are just the right balance of soft and firm. Kanon slurps her ramen with cries of joy as we focus on our food for a while. Hate to admit it, but yeah, Miss Me really does know some good places to eat.
こんな風に美味しいものとか冬を楽しめるスポットの共有は冬部の重要な活動ですからね。この前肉まんの美味しいお店を紹介したのも部活動の一環なんですよ。
Oh, really?
まあ楽しいことをするなら一人よりもみんなで。このスタンスさえあれば特に部活を意識することはない。って部長は言ってましたけど。
So in other words, what matters most is
そ
having
う
fun.
です。というわけでみはる先輩もビュンビュン楽しんで冬を好きになってください。
Be sure the expression is to your heart's content.
とにかくいろんなことをしましょうね。はあ。
Hey, don't you think you're eating that boiled egg kind of
そ
funny?
うですか？このツルツルの感じが好きなのですぐにガブッとやっちゃうのはもったいないんですよ。はあ。
The way she's sucking and nibbling on her food is starting to make me feel extremely awkward. Despite that, I've managed to enjoy a taste of winter with her and discovered the joy of food stands. This place is nice. I'll come back again.
ハマっちゃいましたね。いや、
Seriously, could you stop eating like that?
なんですか？
Nothing. Just saying how you must really love boiled eggs.
はい、好きでしょ。
What's this feeling? Seeing her eat that way is creating a disturbance in my pants. Kanon's got me completely on a leash by now, but at least I'm getting a good meal out of it. Still, I like this place so much that I'm dreading the end of the meal with each bite I take. Wow, the sun's already setting.
まだ4時半を過ぎたくらいなんですけどね。この季節はお昼が短いです。
It's starting to get even colder now, so let's go back.
はい、帰りましょう。しずり先輩も夕方には戻るって言ってましたし、ゆかちゃん先生が起きてるかもしれません。
Ah, that's another shitstorm waiting for us. You're all the noise we need.
でも誰かいた方が楽しいと思いませんか？
Well, it definitely wasn't boring, I guess.
一人でいるよりもいいことってたくさんあると思いますよ。親の勧めで寮生活をしてる私でも今の言葉は胸を張って言えます。
Well, I guess you're right. I have no rebuttal this time. I sincerely agree with her. Kanon may have dragged me around against my will, but it was a lot more fun than spending New Year's sleeping in the kotatsu. Okay, ready to head back?
はい、帰りましょう。部長たちにも般若のお面を見せてあげないと。
Oh, seriously. And while we're at it, when we get back, go apologize to Shizuri. We take off for the dorm as we continue chatting. A lot of things may have happened today, but oddly enough, it wasn't bad at all.
みんな揃ったね。それじゃあ改めて今年もよろしく。
よろしくお願いします。
With the rest of the dorm members returning within the next 3 days, our normal hectic routine has returned. In accordance with Prez's summons, we found ourselves all sitting around the kotatsu.
さて、この寮は個々のたゆまぬ努力によって快適な環境を維持しているわけだが、実は年末の大掃除から1箇所だけ漏れてしまった場所があってね。今日はその清掃人員を選出したいんだ。
その場所ってまさか。
ああ、かの堅牢なる難所、大浴場だよ。
あ あそこの掃除まだやってなかったんですか？
ジーザスクライスト。ジーザスクライスト。
Everyone around me looks as though we've been told we're being shipped off to war. Even our resident chore expert, Shizuri, looks terrified. Is it really that bad? What, does it get freezing cold or something?
お湯を使って掃除するから寒いというか蒸し暑いくらいだけど。広い。
きつい。辛い場所です。
とまあ大変なところなので誰もやりたがらない。しかし気持ちよく浴場を使えるのもしっかりと清掃が行われていればこそだ。今から清掃の人員を2名選ばせてもらうぞ。無論選出の候補には私も含まれている。
選ぶ方法ってどうするんですか？
I can already see how this is going to turn out.
それについては先生に相談してあるんだ。
はーい、そういうことなので今日は皆さんに殺し合いをしてもらいます。
殺し合い？
よし、望むところだ。
望むの？
まさか本当に殺し合うわけじゃないですよね。まあ早い話が勝ち抜けバトルロワイヤルだね。これからゲームをして最後まで残った2人が栄えある当番に決定。やるものは私の方で用意したよ。お正月といえばやっぱりこれでしょ。
This means it takes cards out of a paper box and lines them up on the kotatsu. At first I thought they were playing cards, but then I noticed that their designs are different. Notably, they also have words printed on
これ
them.
はカルタ？そう。この絵札を3枚取れたらゲームから抜けられるってわけ。
なるほど。勝ち抜けバトルロワイヤルとはそういうことか。合点が言った。ちなみに私はゲーム大会の提案をしたが、何をやるのかまでは聞かされていない。みんなと同じ条件でやりたかったからね。
そういうことですか。で、残った2人が大浴場の掃除と。できれば勝ち抜けしたいかな。
ちなみに読み手は私ね。
Huh? Does that mean you're not one of the candidates?
そういうこと。教師は監督だからあんたたちがまともに生活してるのか見張る役なの。
Not you. Get someone else on the job. Someone who actually fucking has the goddamn moral compass to do that work. That's cheap.
悔しかったら先生になりなさい。あとズリ、今回は手を抜いちゃダメだからね。
そうだね。たまには真剣勝負で戦うのもいいんじゃないかな。
罰ゲームはあるけれど、みんなで本気になって競い合うことも大事だよ。可愛い後輩が相手でもわかりました。私も全力でいきます。よし、望むところだ。
And thus our Karta Battle Royale tournament commences. In Karta, the officiator reads a phrase card out loud each round. Players compete to grab the card whose first letter corresponds to the first letter of that phrase. Everyone stares at the cards on the kotatsu, trying to memorize as many of their positions as possible. I'm right along with them. Okay, there's the K, there's the B, and there's the C.
カルタか。実に久しい。
何人かが手を出して重なった場合は、一番下に手があった人の勝ち。ここは狭いから叩き飛ばして取るのはなしね。あと、お手つき。つまり、間違った絵札を取っちゃうと、ペナルティーで、次の1回は手を出せなくなるから注意して。ルールはこんな感じだけど、始める前に聞いておきたいことってある？
3枚取ったら勝ち抜けですよね。
そう。3枚ゲットした子は勝ち組だから、こんな醜い争いからは抜けてね。
Wait, didn't you just tell us serious competition was healthy?
他に質問？
Don't get on me!
先生、バナナはおやつに入りますか？
入りません。ミスミンはお正月に帰郷もせず、独身女の飲み会で泥酔して朝帰りしたって本当？どうでもいいだろうがそんなこと！
時々洗濯物の中に過激な勝負パンツが混ざっているんだが、あれはいつ使っているのかな？
まともな質問がないならちゃっちゃと始めんぞ、おら
時々選択
Whoops. Looks like everyone's ready. The room filled with tension as Miss Misumi picks up the phrase
そ
card.
れじゃあ1枚目を読むからね。いい？前よりも後ろがいいのね、この変態。
Wait, what? What the hell was that? There's no way that's actually written on the...
あ、これかな。
はい、おめでち
What? The card Himiguri took was indeed the T card. The picture on it, however, is just a guy loading some bags into his car trunk. Fuck. What does that picture have to do with
Oh.
perverts?
1枚目を取ったのはタルヒくんか。
偶然目についたんです。
Can I see the card?
ほれ。
Damn, it really does say
イ
perverts.
ラストとの関係性がまるでないですね。かなり高度なカルタ取りになりそうです。
By the time I realized this wasn't going to be a normal game of Karuta, it was too late. With no one having any grounds to object, otherwise, Miss Misumi takes the next phrase card.
じゃあ次のを読むよ。犬も歩くときには防弾チョッキを着る時代。
I can't remind me, did this writer grow up in? Did he have no sense of public order? Oh well, just look for the card. Where is it?
よーし、見つけました。必殺カノンスナイ
Hey, not everything has to be a killer technique, you know.
パー。ふっふ、まずは1枚ゲットです。
かの、それ違うやつ。
いいえ、合ってますよ。ほら、犬が防弾チョッキ着てる絵ですし。
絵柄は似てるけど、よく見てごらん。それは、いじゃなくて、こだ。
え
The card is a picture of a dog wearing a bulletproof vest, just like the phrase card Miss Misumi read. But after looking at it directly, you realize the letter on it is in fact an I. That's just cruel.
引っ掛けにも程がありますよ。絵がそのまんまな上に紛らわしい文字だなんて。
でもさっき自分で言ってたよね。かなり高度なカルタ取りになるって。
そうですけど。
お手つきしたから音は一回休みね。それじゃ次のを読むよ。こんなに可愛い柴犬が俺の飼い犬なはずはない。
さっきのだな。よし、取った
Why did the bulletproof vest have to do with anything? Then what did the bulletproof vest have to do with anything?
あんまりですよ。
This is normal Karuta. This is Karuta as imagined by a sadist. Oh, I feel as though the game's the one playing me and not the other way around. I think it's about time I got myself a
じゃ
card.
あ次ね。そこはラメ。変な声出ちゃう。グヒーン。
See, super all this perverted crap. All this perverted crap. Found with pictures of an old man with an old face getting a foot massage, but that's definitely an S there. Gotcha! I reach for the card, but Shizuru's quicker. Our hands make contact in midair. My hand slips over hers while Shizuru slides underneath to take the card. Ah!
集中してて熱くなっちゃって汗が。
すごい。汗で滑らせてぶつかった人を弾くなんて。これは新しい必殺技ですよ。
じゃあ命名。近年では急激に数を減らしているという国産天然ウナギのヌルヌルシールド。
ナイスなネーミングですね。
No, not at all.
長すぎでしょ。私にも必殺技が意識してやったわけじゃないの。本当だよ。
Ah, well, next round's mine.
残念だけど春に次はないよ。お手つきしたから一回休み。
Wait, I touched a card? Oh! It's only now I realized my hand landed on another card after being deflected by Chizuru's hand. Now, hold on, I only took this card because my hand slipped.
恋か過失かはともかく握っちゃったものをなしにしてくれと言われてもねえ。ごめんなさい、本当に。
It's okay, don't apologize. Fine, I'll sit this round out. Not only is this game difficult to begin with, there are human obstacles as well. This game is turning out to be wilder than I at first thought. Even so, the vicious game of Karuta continues.
楽しかったよ。
As expected, Prez is the first to get 3 cards. And next is Taruhi.
なんかごめんね。
Chizuru, with the help of her a slippery domestic blah blah whatever technique, awarded off her opponents to take second place. Despite my attempts to break her technique, her slippery hands wielded cards, snatching powers from beyond this mortal plane.
勝ち組。いい響きだ。
Yuki's the next one out. She focused solely on the cards in front of her and ignored everything else. She's been playing with fire, but it seems luck has been on her side. And then...
俺の夢。社畜か勇者か警備員。はた、へい。ああ、取られた。
The game climaxed with a decisive three-way showdown, but in the end, the lead Himeguri took at the start proves to be your key to victory.
終了。残ったのは春と音だね。おめでとう。
For what?
この2人なら安心して大掃除を任せられそうだ。
大変だと思うけど、頑張ってね。
ちなみに、今すぐやる必要はない。普段の掃除でも可能な範囲はきれいにしている。せっかくだから連休を満喫して、冬休み明けにでもやるといいんじゃないかな。
はい。それでいいなら、そうします。
And thus the chaotic battle of Karuta comes to an end. Kanon and I slump our shoulders in defeat.
はあ、大浴場の掃除なんて最悪です。狐に食べ物を取られるし、最近どうもついてないんですよね。
Now I asked this before, but is cleaning the baths really that tough?
はい。ぎゅうぎゅう詰めの満員電車の中で、なぜか乗客全員が天ぷらうどんを食べてるくらいきついです。
Well, shit.
まあ、組むことになったのが三春先輩ですから、体力面では頼りにしてますけどね。
Oh no, I'd say you have way more stamina than me.
いやいや、またまた。
Oh no, don't be modest.
いやいやいやいや。はあ。
We both heave heavy sighs the moment we realize that hoping the other to carry the lion's share of the burden is pointless. Oh well, let's just do what Press says and enjoy the rest of our break while we can.
ですね。決まっちゃったものは仕方ないですし。
We decide to stop moping once we understood, and we have no other choices. We live today like we're in heaven to prepare ourselves for our impending stay in hell. I'll take a quick break real quick. Be right back. I'm back. I forgot to fuck the microphone down. That could have been awkward. New Year's has finally come to an end, meaning it's time to kick back and relax for a winter break. It's minus 10 degrees this morning. If I weren't living in this dorm, I'd be staying holed up in my bed all the way until late afternoon.
はい、しずり先輩。賞味期限が近づいてきたので、お酢とターメリックを台所に寄付します。ついでに岩塩も。
ああ、こんなに。のんちゃんいつもありがとう。
いえいえ、趣味で集めたものが人の役に立つなら、私も嬉しいですよ。あ、何か手伝うことはありますか？
今は大丈夫かな。何かあったらお願いするね。
はい、ビシバシ使ってください。
You could throw Kanon into the Arctic and she'd still be a beacon of energy. I can hear her bubbly voice rising from the kitchen as she puts her collection to good use. She is renowned for her excellent palate to the point where both Prez and Miss Misumio have given her their seal of approval. Guess it means Kanon will take over the kitchen once Shizuri graduates. I'm sure it'll be great. Spend every day looking forward to what she had in store for me.
何を見ている？
Ah! Damn it, Yuki! Don't pop up like that! You always give me a heart attack!
台所を見るのがそんなに楽しい？
No, I was just looking in that direction, that's all.
そう？そんな顔には見えなかったけど。
She asks too many questions.
なんだかニヤニヤと楽しそうに。例えるなら、レンタルショップであののれんの向こうから出てきたおじさんみたいな顔だった。
What kind of person do you take me for? I hate to break it to you, but I was thinking about food.
おじいちゃん、朝ごはんはさっき食べたじゃない。
wasn't thinking of eating right now.
なんだか会話に花が咲いてますね。
Yes, well, I'm not that kind of excited. Kanon comes by, drawn in by our stupid little argument. Jeez, do these people have a single care in the world?
ちょうどいい。うさうさから伝言を預かってる。
おっと、何ですか？
これより今年初めの雪像作りへ向かうとのこと。
いやいや、それは作り初めってやつですかね。
ユキとうさうさは今から出発するけど、かのかのと101名はどうする？
Take it, I'm the comic relief.
私は行きます。もちろん行きます。溢れんばかりの気合で作りますとも。
そこは抑えて、雪像壊れるし。
I'll pass, it's just too damn cold.
行きましょうよ。
Like hell, you know how cold it is out there? It's sub-zero.
氷点下。
Sub-zero.
氷点下。
No, don't make me say it again. What is this, a children's class? Anyway, it's cold as hell. Even if you drag me out there, I'm just gonna complain the whole time.
まったく、やれやれですね。冬部に所属している以上は、何らかの方法で冬を楽しもうとするのが部員の務めですよ。
Find a way? Okay then. What do you call crawling into the kotatsu and eating oranges then?
おお、いたのかめぐりん。首まで埋まってたから気がつかなかった。
タルヒ先輩は本当は冬が好きじゃないってカミングアウトしたじゃないですか。
And neither do I, so what makes us different?
ミハル先輩は私と一緒に頑張るって約束しましたよね。破るなら飲ませますよ。
Like I said, where are you gonna find some that doesn't exist?
なんかごめんね。私も冬が好きになれるように頑張るからね。
ほら、頑張ろうとはしてるんですよ。
ダメな人はダメなりに上を見るものだ。
そうそう、ダメなりに上を見るものなんです。
ダメ。私そんなにダメなの？
私はそこまでひどいこと考えてませんよ。ついユキちゃんに乗せられただけで。
ほほ、友人を売るのか。
な、責任転嫁ですか？またそうやって汚い手を使う。
私って結局ダメなんだ。
Yamaguri flops to the ground in despair as Kanon and Yuki start bickering. This place is falling into chaos and fighting back too vehemently will just make things worse. Better to just be blunt. Look, point is, I'm not going, and that's final.
どうしても行きませんか？テコでもヘラでもバールでも動きませんか？
Exactly! Right, don't even consider trying to move me with a crowbar. That's terrifying.
めぐりんはどうする？私も遠慮したいかな。さすがに今日は寒すぎるよ。
そうですか。それじゃ、私たちだけで行きます。成果は写真に撮ってお見せしますね。
Okay, be careful.
いってらっしゃい。
行ってきます。はあ、惜しいですね。きっと楽しいと思うんですけど。
仕方がない。確かに今日の寒さはレベルが高い。
Kanon reluctantly leaves it to Yuki. Yamaguri and I readjust ourselves under the kotatsu, then sigh as we look at
カ
each
ノン
other.
ちゃん、残念そうだったね。悪いことをしたかな。
Honestly, no. Like, it's literally in the sub-zeros, and she knows how much they hate the cold. At that point, like, trying to force the issue is just being selfish. Not at all. If you let her manipulate you, you'd end up going with her every single time, right?
そうだけど。
You don't need to keep bluffing anymore. Just go along with them when you feel up to it. That's all.
うん。
That's how Yamaguri always wanted to live. Just as she no longer has to hide her hatred of winter, neither does she have to pretend she loves it. But for some reason, she doesn't seem content with how things played out.
ね。確かに私は冬が苦手だけど、それでも強がってた理由、ちゃんとあったんだと思う。
What reason?
ほら、わかんないかな。私もただ流されてたわけじゃなくて。のんちゃん、ちょっと手伝ってほしいことが。あれ？いなくなっちゃった？
Oh, Shizuri, Kanon left with Prez and Yuki.
そうなの？ 人手が欲しくなったんだけど。
Would you like me to give you a hand?
ありがとう。でもごめんね。お洗濯物を扱うの。
Oh, yeah, that's not something a guy like me can help with.
しずりさん、私でよければ手伝いますよ。
それじゃあタルちゃんにお願いしようかな。こっちに来てくれる？
はーい。よいしょっと。
I think he's too young to be saying that. Himaguri leaves the comfort of the kotatsu to help Shizuri. Right before she leaves, she turns back towards me for a moment.
これは悪い意味で言うわけじゃないけど、岡崎くんが断らなかったら、きっと私もカノンちゃんたちと一緒に出かけてたと思う。
Yeah, makes sense. You're the type to get swept along with the flow like that.
違うよ。それっぽいけど、そうじゃないの。
Huh?
岡崎くんにもそろそろわかるんじゃないかな。すごく簡単なことだよ。
Hey, come on, what are you getting at? In the end, Himaguri leaves me with that mystery. Thus, I found myself all alone at Kotatsu, passing the time. Snow sculptures out in the frigid tundra, yeah, that'll be the day. Now that the clouds have cleared and the sun is out, though, it's probably not as bad as it was before. Still, though, I don't want to feel that bone-chilling air. I'll just stay in my room. I'm not gonna take one step out of the Kotatsu for the rest of the day. Gotta think of it. I don't know, I've been chatting here quite a bit recently.
みはる先輩決めましたよ。今日から先輩と私は運命共同体です。先輩は幸せな感じで冬が大好きになってください。私も幸せな感じで女らしくなりますから。
Kind of nice, spent a lot of time together this New Year's. She's maybe more hyper than a kid in a candy store, but there's never a dull moment with her around. She's always so honest. It's out of the pure goodness of her heart, but that she's trying to teach me the joys of winter. Well, she can be a bit pushy. It always ended up fun for me. Kind of looks so happy whenever she succeeds with me. Succeeds with me. I turned her down today. I don't regret turning her down. Pigs will fly before I go out making snow sculptures in that freezing hell. But I think... Kanon would have been happy if I went along. If I discovered the joys of winter, it's almost like she's reliving her own wonder vicariously through me. Come on, I gotta get Kanon out of my head. Turn her down, that's it. End of story. So what if I'm spending time at the Kotatsu? Not like anyone would complain. Burying myself neck deep in the blanket as I try to convince myself I did the right thing. Silence soon follows. Without another soul in the living room, that silence is my only companion.
あれ岡崎くん
Hey, Himaguri!
それって、外に出かける格好だよね。どうしたの
Well, I didn't feel comfortable being the only one not doing anything. So, I figured I'd go up, meet up with present the others.
そうなんだ。さっきの言葉、分かってくれたんだね。
Nope, still don't got a clue. Later, I'm off.
私はお手伝いがあるから行けなくなっちゃったけど、みんなによろしくって伝えてくれる？
Yeah, we'll do.
家の外、すっごく寒いから気をつけてね。
Don't say that, you're gonna kill my motivation.
頑張れ頑張れ。
The Himaguri's encouragement driving me forward ahead for the front door. The warmth of the great indoors fades swiftly. Swiftly fades with a single step, and then... Oh god! My heart freezes in a mere second. Oh god. Whoops. I'm gonna have to break out the hand warmers already. Maybe I should just give up. It's still not too late. I could turn around and go back to the warm room under a toasty kotatsu and spend my winter break watching TV. That door is still open. No one will scold me. Even Himaguri, as a fellow winterhead, should forgive me. Ah! But I venture out forward. I have no clue why I'm being so dumb. But my heart grows light with each step I take. A feeling is what drives me onward.
かなりいい調子だ。
これは素晴らしい作り初めになりそうですね。
ああ、君たちのおかげだよ。
いえいえ、部長の腕があってこそですよ。
ここから先は細かいパーツを作って仕上げ？
そうだね。まずはこの辺りから。
はあ、美晴先輩来てくれませんでした。ちょっと強引に誘いすぎたのかもしれません。こんなに楽しいのに先輩がいないっていうだけでなんだか。今からでも来てくれないかななんて思っちゃいます。こんなの勝手な考えですけど、でも美晴先輩なら。
うさうさ、かのかの。あれ見て。
ん？
あれはひょっとしてまさか。やっほー、美晴先輩。
After finally spotting them out in a bit of cold, I noticed Kanon waving to me with a smile. Yuki and Prez by her side, along with that bizarre sculpture they've been making.
来てくれたんですね。本当に来てくれたんですね。
Yeah, Himuguri couldn't come because she's helping Shizuri, but she says hi.
そうか、二人とも良い傾向だね。積極的に参加してもらえると私も嬉しいよ。
Right. Anyway, what's the sculpture?
我が会心の作、座禅を組む大日如来の像さ。
このハスが広がった感じたまらないね。今にも涅槃が見えてきそう。
I see. Well, at least I can tell it's supposed to be amazing. I haven't quite finished the final details, but it's already a rather high-quality Buddha snow statue. Its expression is one of peace, and I can feel the flow of the almighty Ganges just by looking at it. My heart soars with gratitude.
よーし、みはるくん、せっかく来たんだ。一つ雪像でも作ってみないか？
そうですね。一緒に作りましょうよ。
But aren't you guys almost done with that one?
一つしか作ってはいけないという決まりはない。空いている場所で君なりに好きなものを想像してまえ。
Huh?
部長、私は美晴先輩のお手伝いをしたいと思います。
ああ、その方が良さそうだ。私たちは仕上げに取り掛かるとしよう。
うさうさ、手の部分はどうする？
もちろん韻を組ませる。指の曲がり加減が大事だから慎重にね。
As Prez and Yuki fuss over the precise details, Kanon joins me. I feel kind of embarrassed when I see how she's beaming at me.
やっぱり来てくれましたね、美晴先輩。
Yeah.
期待してたんですよ、先輩が来てくれること。
Really?
二人で頑張りましょうって約束しましたか
Oh, yeah, we did, but that doesn't mean I'll keep that promise.
ら。そうですね。人と交わした約束って守ってもらえないこともあります。でも美晴先輩のことは信じたいって思ったんですよ。なんでなのかは自分でもわからないんですけど。
Kanon had placed her complete trust in me, even after I'd already turned her down in favor of holding up in the kotatsu. My heart aches when I hear those words, but I also feel a flush of warm relief.
ああ、一方的すぎて迷惑だったら言ってくださいね。
Or not, though I doubt you'd listen if I said you were.
失礼ですね。聞くときは聞きますよ。
Oh, really? Then I guess that means you don't when you're not trying.
カノンさんってそんなに聞き分けがない子ですか？
Sorry, I went a little far there. Just focus when others are talking to you and you'll be fine. Colin's face changes quickly whenever I poke fun at her and give her support. Conversations like this are really fun. Okay, then let's go make ourselves a snow sculpture. It's like the wind is trying to kill me!
すごく寒そうですね。あったかい缶コーヒーでも買ってきましょうか？
No, I'm good. I drank 2 on my way here.
そうですか。ありがとうございます。寒いのが苦手なのに来てくれて。
Don't sweat it. I know a lot's happened, but in the end it was my decision. If the normally rambunctious Kanon's gonna show concern for me, and I've got to play the part of the tough guy. However, someone is glancing at us from the side.
どうしたのうさうさ。
少し気になっていることがあってね。みはるくんとカノンくんに最近変わったことはないかい？
変わったこと？特にないと思う。強いて何かあったとすれば、今朝、寒がり男爵が台所を眺めてにやけてたくらい。
その時台所には誰がいた？
かのかのとしずりん。
それは良い情報だ。
Usagi's already putting the pieces together.
じゃあまずは雪を集めて固めましょう。
There's a lot of hard work.
でも動いてれば体が温まりますからね。寒さなんて気にならなくなりますよ。ほーら、もっと力いっぱい押してください。石みたいに硬くなりますから。
Alright!
さすがみはる先輩、男の子ですね。私も行きま
Oh, you sure it's okay for you to push that hard?
なるほど。こうしてみるとなかなかお似合いじゃないか。
Kanon and I work on our snow sculpture together, completely oblivious to the secret glands Prez is giving us. Not used to the activity, but with Kanon and her brilliant smile helping me along the way, it turns out to be surprisingly fun. 2 hours later.
できました。
こっちも完成だ。
なんというか、壮観。
Yeah, what an amazing sight. Various snow sculptures dot the landscape, small and large. First is of Vairocana gracing the snowy pure land with his presence. Next to it are a row of easy-to-make, mass-produced snow sculptures Kanon and I made. The world looks different from this angle. Feels like a field trip.
なんだかお地蔵さんに傘をかぶせたくなりますね。
改めて言わせてもらうが、ありがとう。新年の雪像作りを力いっぱいやれたこと、心から感謝する。
いえいえ、私たちは部長と一緒に作りたくて来てますから。
そうだよ、うさうさ。ユキたちは来たいと思ったからここに来てる。
Those words. For some reason they remind me of when Himaguri said she wasn't simply going with the flow. See, I wasn't going with the flow either. I came here after turning down Kanon's offer and reconsidering. So I'm here because I want to be, aren't I?
これだけ作るとさすがにお腹が空きましたね。
しずりがメールで催促してる。早く帰らないとお昼ご飯が冷える的なあれ。
作って待っててくれてるみたいだね。早急に戻るとしよう。
はーい。ってみはる先輩、何をぼーっとしてるんですか？
Huh? Oh, we're finally going back, huh?
そうです。あったかい部屋でご飯が待ってますよ。戻りましょう。
Kanon leads us forward with the same beaming smile as usual. She always caught me off guard when we first met, but now I've grown rather fond of moments like these. Not just going with the flow, just like Himaguri said, I'm here out of my own free will. After that, things for me slowly start to change. For example,
部長、お呼びですか？
ああ、午後から街へ出ようと思ってね。カノン君も同行するかい？
もちろん行きます。
じゃあ希望者を募って出発だ。みはるくんにも声をかけてほしい。
ラジャりました。でも嫌がりそうですよね。今日も外は寒いですし。
だろうね。しかしなんだかんだと文句を言いながらも彼はついてくるさ。特にカノン君、君の頼みならきっと断らない。
そうですよね。みはる先輩は優しいですから。
へえ、そんなに優しいのかい？
はい、とっても。
Jeez, can't believe you dragged me out here in the freezing cold.
部長、本当に来てくれましたね、みはる先輩。
そうだね。彼も変わりつつあるのさ。冬の楽しさを理解し始めている。
おお、部活の成果が出てます。すごくいい感じです。みはる先輩、楽しいですか？
It's cold, I wanna go back!
そんなこと言わないで、もっと楽しみましょうよ。ほら、ストーブで焼きおにぎりを作りましょう。干し芋とかスルメもありますよ。
Oh, that sounds delicious.
ビールに合いそうだね。
Ah, Eureka Booze! I can't believe you can drink so much while the sun's still up.
飲まない頃には何も感じないと思うけど、こういうものを作ってくれる子は将来有望だよ。音はきっといいお嫁さんになるね。
そうですか？
私が男だったら絶対に放っておかないんだけど、そこの少年はどう思う？
You can't just drop a bomb like that on me.
ですよね。私なんかお嫁にもらっても。
No, I wouldn't say that. Well, you're not as hopeless as you make yourself out to me.
そうですか。ありがとうございます。
なんだよ、顔を赤くして。ひょっとして、まんざらでもないとかいうあれか？
顔が赤いのは先生の方じゃないですか。飲みすぎですって。
大人が酒飲んで何が悪い？
微笑ましい光景だ。
Every time we experience a moment like this, Kanon and I grow closer together. I only considered her an annoying underclassman at first, but I've grown to enjoy spending time with her.
お嫁さんですか。もしそんな風になれるなら、相手は。でもちゃんと女の子として見てくれてるのか少し不安ですね。
Kanon! What's wrong? Is the stove heat getting to your head? You're craving those fried rice balls and all, but still.
はい、ちょうどよく焼けたところですよ。
Kanon's blushing just as Miss Misumi had said, but her smile is as bright as always. Spent the rest of the afternoon heading out with the others in town. And when the hour grows late, it's already getting dark. It's freezing.
岡崎くん。
Is it just me or did you come out of Kanon's room?
ジャムを借りたの。ロシアンティーを作りたくて。カノンちゃんには許可を取ってきたから大丈夫だよ。
Bitch. So that's how it is. That cabinet of seasonings sure is something, huh?
ああ、見せてもらったんだ。本当にすごいよね。って、カノンちゃんの部屋に入ったの？
Yeah, I helped to bring some stuff up here just the other day.
へえ、なんか最近仲がいいよね。
Well, Kanon has been going with a rather passionate approach.
アプローチってその。
Taruhi. Seems she's hell bent on getting me to love winter. Wanna join in?
そういうことなら私は遠慮したいかな。
Jeez, you'd have been in this boat with me if you hadn't confessed your hatred of winter.
ごめんね。でも前よりずっとうまく付き合えるようになってると思うよ。寮のみんなと今の岡崎くん、なんだか打ち解けてる気がする。
Really? I noticed. It's freezing out in the hallway. Sorry, but would you mind if going to the kotatsu?
私もジャムを持ったまま立ち話しちゃってるね。キッチンに行かなきゃ。
We head for the living room. A bubbly voice greets us on the first floor.
夕方の6時から深夜2時までずっとですか？
そう、ずっと。全12話と劇場版を一挙に放送する。
それはすごいですね。
Hey guys.
先輩、今夜のテレビ面白そうですよ。今夜のテレビ？
最近話題になったアニメを全話放送するらしい。
CM で流れてるあれです。ガキーンって氷で攻撃する感じの。
Oh, you mean that mecha anime?
そうそれですよ。せっかくなのでみんなで見てみませんか？
Motherfucker. There we go. As long as I get to watch TV in the warm Kotatsu, that's fine with me.
そうだね。私も付き合うよ。
じゃあ、6時から放送開始。もうすぐ始まる。
So we all spent the night watching TV. As the sun sets, the living room fills with the sound of clashing steel.
ガインザード発戦。この基地は俺が守る。我々を相手に一機だけで挑むつもりか。なめたまねを。数で劣ろうと機体の性能では負けない。ターゲットロックオン。
I feel like he could just sit down here or something and get more warmth.
行くぞ。フリーズブラスター。
ああ、かっこいいですね。
That fucking sound certainly isn't cool.
カノンちゃん、こういうの好きそうだよね。そうですね。実家で見てるとお母さんに男の子みたいなんて怒られちゃうんですけど、でもやっぱり好きです。まっすぐで熱い感じがたまりません。
Boiling? But this guy's using an ice
そ
attack.
こがいいところ。この氷河戦記ガインザードは冷気をエネルギーにしている。
戦うロボットっていうと大抵は鉄とか炎のイメージですからね。氷は珍しいと思います。ゆきちゃんがロボットを好きになるなんて珍しいと思ったけど、やっぱり冷たいからなんだね。
当然。しかしこのアニメのストーリーは実に熱い。
The story is simple. Protagonist joins a rebellion fighting against an evil empire oppressing the people. It also features all the familiar beats and cliches from similar mecha
確
anime.
か一機で精鋭部隊を壊滅させた者がいると聞き、もしやと思っていたが、
この声はまさかマリア姉さん。
やはりお前か。生きていたとはな。
姉さん、どうしてあの時俺を。
殺そうとしたのかと問いたいのだろう。グレシア帝国に反逆する者は誰であろうと例外なく排除する。たとえ血を分けた弟であろうともな。
敵の幹部にお姉さんが。
王道だけど燃える展開。
どうなっちゃうのかなこれ。
弾が通らない。
無駄だ。この機体が備えているフロストバリアは帝国随一の防御システム。どんな攻撃も通用しない。
分かってる。それでも俺がやらなきゃ。俺が帝国を、姉さんを止めなきゃならないんだ。
Yep, it's got all the familiar trappings from the golden age of mecha anime, but now with visually stunning modern animation techniques. We weren't really expecting much when we started, but now all our eyes are glued to the TV.
みんな、晩ご飯だよ。
危ない。でもこの攻撃を耐えたら。よーし、反撃。
この様子だとテレビを見ながら食べるみたいだね。
まあたまにはこういうのもいいさ。
まったくアニメなんか夢中になっちゃって。お子ちゃまなんだから。
姉さん、どうして。
Oh,
フロ
that's
ストバリ
why
アを
she's
使えば
being put
今
there.
の攻撃は防げたはずだ。
なぜだろうな。システムを作動させることができなかった。
He's actually sitting more to the side now as well.
私はお前の勝ちを望んでしまったのかもしれない。
姉さん、まだ遅くはない。一緒に戦おう。俺たちは兄弟だろ。きっと分かり合えるはずだ。
それはできない。多くの反乱軍を撃墜し、実の弟まで手にかけようとした私にその資格は。
姉さん。
どうしてこんなことに。悲しい。悲しすぎるよ。そんなお姉さん死なないで。
アニメなんかと言いながら すっかりハマり込んでいるじゃないか、先生。
Miss Misame and the others join us soon after. Before long, the whole dome is watching the show. Finally, the anime reached its climactic final episode, the air boiling with tension.
我が息子ながら呆れた愚か者だ。おとなしくしていれば、いずれ皇帝の座につけたものを。いいだろう。この私が直々に粛清してやる。起立！私の攻撃を弾いただと。これはまさかフロストバリア。
そうだ、マリア姉さんがこのシステムを俺に託してくれた。
何？
資格なんて関係ないんだよ。姉さんが今こうして俺を守ってくれてるんだから、今度は俺から行くぞ。ガインザード、あと一度だけ動いてくれ。
So the cliched yet thrilling climax arrives. The protagonist defeats his father, the emperor, then wipes out the imperial military and brings peace to the world. The movie sequel also turns out to be pretty good, keeping our spirits fired up all the way until the end credits roll.
はあ、面白かった。すごかったです。こんなアニメがあったなんて。ああ、満ち溢れる感動を今すぐどこかにぶつけたい。
I've never felt so close to Kanon before. Because I want to hit something!
ですけど、はあ、さすがに今日は疲れちゃいましたね。
ずっとテレビに集中してたもんね。もう夜中の2時だし、寝なくちゃ。私の機体に帰りの燃料はない。ここで氷河の一部になるんだ。
先生、こんなところで寝たらダメだよ。まったく仕方がない。部屋まで運ぼう。自力で帰れる者は各自速やかに部屋へ戻って寝るように。
はーい。それじゃあ、おやすみなさーい。おやすみなさい。明日の朝ごはんは少し遅めにするから、みんなゆっくり寝てね。
Everyone staggers back to their rooms after 8 hours of heightened emotion. President Shizuri carries Misumi away while Himiguri goes yawning back to her room. One girl remains stuck in the kotatsu, not budging an inch.
おやすみなさい。
Huh? Hey, Kanon, stay up! If you're gonna sleep, go sleep in your room!
私はこのままこたつでいいです。
I can't. I know you're a league apart from most people, but you'll still catch a cold. Come on, now she's snoring for real. Hey, Yuki, help me wake her up!
もう。じゃあ、そういうことで。
Huh? Hey, wait, don't leave me behind! Hey! Yuki heads for her room, leaving Kanon and me alone in the living room. Kanon is still snoring away under the kotatsu. Ah, this sucks. Did you literally burn through your entire willpower? Damn it, she's out like a light. Should I just leave her and head for my room? It's freezing tonight. It's freezing tonight, but she should be able to sleep in the kotatsu. Besides, it's not my problem if she gets sick. It's when the breaks so she can afford to sleep off a cold for a few days. Damn, you're such a handful. Look, I'll take you to your room, so get up. It looks like she's waking up. Guess I'll have to carry her. Up you go. Pull Kanon out of the kotatsu and hoist her onto my back. However... Oh, what is this? No, girls are so soft. And that they smell so good. Her squishy soft body presses against me, and her silky yet fiery mane caresses me. Her lump chest presses against my back as her sweet breath tickles my ear. Hey, stop squirming back there. Just so you know, your breasts are pressed against my back. I stand up fully aware of my heart pounding like a jackhammer. Fully aware my heart is pounding like a jackhammer. She's light, so carrying her is easy, but I can't stop thinking about her soft body squashed against mine. I'm gonna grab your legs, so don't fall, okay? Wait, why am I trying to talk to a sleeping person? Okay, here we go. Body's so soft all over. Is this some kind of torture? Cut it out, don't suck on my neck. What am I, food to eat? What, am I food to eat? Seriously, cut it out! Crap, I'm losing control. Put it bluntly, she's really turning me on. Anguish torments my heart as I head for Colin's room, one step at a time. Go over here. Get you to bed now. Here we go! I don't like the music. Jeez, you're such a... Even after I managed to get Kanon to her room, my heart won't stop pounding. She just snores away, though, completely oblivious to my exertion and inner turmoil. So, the heater's on, so just pull the covers over you now, okay? Manner and body. I don't pay any attention to it normally, but the impressions of Repuji Kanon are wild, noisy, and overly hyperactive. Those three things tend to overshadow any other merits she might have, but when I was carrying her, I gradually became aware of just how attractive she is, and how it could inflame my own manly lusts. Gulp. No, calm down. Keep the thoughts clean, Miero. The breasts that had just been squished against my back are now heaving with every breath she takes. I desire to see them, to know them, to feel them, is swelling urgently. Nothing happened that night when it was just the two of us, but we spent a lot of time together since she's always there with me, always calling with me. Kanon squirms when she sleep, almost like she's beckoning me to her. She was always doting on me with that grin of hers, always changing her expressions at the drop of a hat, always blowing away my boredom. The more I think about being with her, the more my raging desires start to take over. Kanon. Before I know what I'm doing, I reach out for Kanon's cheek. Now she's so soft.
ダメ。ダメですよ、ゆきちゃん。くすぐったい。
Oh. You think it's Yuki, huh? My heart almost stopped when Kanon started talking, but it seems like she's still asleep. Though I'm so tense, I'm pouring with sweat, I slowly move my hands. First I acquaint myself with the feel of her cheeks, then move on to her shoulders, arms, and even her stomach. I don't know why, but she's giving the cutest reactions today. Stop! This girl is asleep. Please, cease. And tell how soft her body is even to her clothes. And to top it all off, she's making the kind of gently seductive noises she'd never make while awake. So drawn in by all that I'm soon past the point of no return. Please, don't go past the point of no return. Damn it, Miero, you've got to put a stop to this right now. Oh, maybe just a little more would be fine. Ah, Kanon! Despite not showing the slightest signs of stirring when I'm carrying her, typically she's now chosen the worst possible moment to wake up. I frantically pull my hand back, knowing I can't talk my way out of this. I'm sorry you fell asleep with the thoughts after watching TV as I carried you to your room, and I don't know what came over me, honest. It was like your body, my body acted on its own. I'm really sorry.
そうですか。先輩がここまで運んでくれたんですね。ありがとうございます。それとそんなに謝らないでください。
No, I really do. I touched you while you were asleep. I'm sorry.
いえ、まあいきなりだったのでびっくりしちゃいましたけど。でもですね、別に嫌じゃないんですよ。
What? Kanon blushes as she gives a response that completely floors me. I've been expecting her to be mad about me letting my instincts get the better of me, but instead she almost looks accepting.
体を触るっていうのは 私を女として見てくれてるってことですよね。
Well, yeah.
それだけでもすごく嬉しいですし、私、美晴先輩にされるなら嫌じゃなくて、むしろ。
Huh? Kanon, do you mean? Kanon nods. My heart almost flies out of my chest, but I take a deep breath and reassess the situation. Kanon likes me, and not as a senpai, but as a man.
よかったら続けてもらえます？
Are you really sure about this?
はい、いいですよ。したいようにしても。
Well, okay, then here we go! I'm sorry, did that hurt?
いえ、大丈夫ですけど、すみません。こういうの初めてで。
Yeah, same. Is there anywhere you don't want me touching?
よくわかりませんけど、眼球とかじゃなければ問題ないと思いますよ。
Relax, I wouldn't even think of touching those. Our ordinary banter mixes into our conversation, easing the tension in the air. Still, touching Kanon while she's awake makes me a million times more nervous than before. Then I'll start with your arm.
くすぐったいです。
I don't really know what the right order is, so I'm just gonna do what comes naturally. Is that okay?
はい、望むところです。
What I want? I touch her like I did before as we toss words back and forth. Move from her arms to her bellies, to her legs, back up to her shoulders, down the nape of her neck, and then... Kanon, can I touch these two?
はい、どうぞ。
God! Oh God, I actually touched a girl's breast.
どうですか？私のおっぱい、しずり先輩やゆきちゃんほど大きくないですけど。
They're perfect. They feel so soft and nice.
みはる先輩にそう言ってもらえると嬉しいです。
Seriously, you make the cutest noise sometimes.
そうですか？私自身はなんだか変な気持ちですけど。
It's true that hers aren't as big as Shizuri's or Yuki's, but all I care about is how smooth they feel under my fingers. Most importantly, the fact that Kanon's letting me do this to her is making my cock stiff and I don't think I'd be doing this if there were anyone else but you.
そうなんですか？
Well, I'm not sure, but I'm really happy. I am really happy, I know that.
はい、私も嬉しい。すごく嬉しいです。
Can I lift your top up?
はい、大丈夫ですよ。寒さには強い方ですから。
I don't really think that's the issue, but okay, I'm taking it off. I'm officially invoking it's the sex scene now, since literally everything is on display now. See you afterwards. They done fucking. I'm still gonna keep this up, just to be safe, so after a long night. Ah, man, I did not get enough sleep. I head for the living room while rubbing the sand out of my eyes. Now we were all up late watching TV last night, but because of everything Kanon and I did after that, I ended up getting practically no sleep. I feel like I'm dreaming. My heart dances with joy and embarrassment as I reflect on last night. After Kanon and I became one, I returned to my room so the rest of the dorm wouldn't find out. I'd gone to bed thinking of dreaming of Kanon until the sun rose. You know, I had to make sure that he didn't actually remember it. Hey there, Kanon.
おはようございます。
Yeah, good morning.
う
God, this is so awkward. Kanon and I see each other in the living room as always, and while there should be things we have to say, our emotions are running wild. Are you feeling okay?
はい、なんとか。先輩の方はどうですか？
Same, but I'm kinda sleepy.
おはよう。今朝も寒いね。あ、おはようございます。おはよう。
The rest of the dorm files in before we can strike up a proper conversation. Breakfast is served not long after, but Kanon and I feel like we're worlds away from normality.
今日はもやしのお味噌汁ですね。ごめんね、安売りしてたからつい多めに買っちゃって。いえいえ、好きですよ、もやし。あれ、のんちゃん？のんちゃん？何ですか？なんだか元気がないみたいだけど、大丈夫？大丈夫です。いつも通り元気ですから。ゆうべはちゃんと眠れた？ゆうべっていうのは時間的に昨日の夜のことを指す中小名詞でしょうか？そうだけど、かのんちゃん、本当に大丈夫？はい。それなりに眠れましたから大丈夫です。
本当はアニメに入れ込みすぎちゃってなかなか寝つけなかったんじゃないの？
まあ、すごくいいアニメでしたからね。
Kanon forces a smile so awkward it makes me nervous just looking at it. I keep worrying that one of us will spill the beans, but we managed to finish breakfast without incident. This isn't gonna work, we need to talk. So after breakfast, hey Kanon.
はい。
Let's go outside, it'll be hard to talk in the dorm.
わかりました。けど大丈夫なんですか？
A few minutes won't kill me. It's cold, but I'll have to make an exception this time. We leave the dorm and head for the snowy field out back, away from prying eyes. Shit, it's cold as hell! But we need to talk things over, it's too important.
ゆうべはいろいろとありがとうございました。
Stop, I should be the one saying that. That was great. We managed to finally calm down from the events of last night and say what we were feeling. Though it's cold out here, my heart is beating so fast that I feel myself heating up like a reactor.
先輩!
Kanon! You start?
そうですか。じゃあ、私、いろんな言葉を考えてたんですよ。でも、いざ口に出そうとすると全部消し飛んじゃって。
Oops, fuck. Kanon's face grows serious and takes a deep breath. And then...
私、みはる先輩のことが好きです。心の底から大好きです。
She blurts out a pure confession of love. I endure the shivers of emotion coursing through me and nod in return. I love you too.
本当ですか?
I wouldn't have done all that if I didn't.
そうですよね。
Anyway, that wasn't some one-night stand. We did it because we love each other. Is that right?
はい。
Okay then, it's my turn to speak. I don't want to be just schoolmates anymore. Will you be my girlfriend?
恋人。
I know that she's just like going like crazy emotionally right now. Like, oh, what the fuck is happening? This dream? I'm so fucking happy. Yes, that's probably what she's actually feeling. But because of something I saw, like a meme I saw recently, it's like, oh, you're a Discord mod, and I remember what it was. Comes uncontrollably. So now I'm just looking at this line. It's like he asks her if she wants to be his girlfriend, and her reaction is just immediate fucking ice-breaking orgasm. Kanon turns so red that I wonder if her blood is boiling. I don't have to ask to know her answer is yes.
ありがとうございます。最高に嬉しいです。私の DNA 先輩にあげます。
I mean, he's the one giving you his DNA. DNA, I think you're skipping a few steps there. Besides, isn't the man the one who does that?
私こんな性格だからこれからもたくさん迷惑かけちゃうかもしれませんけど、でも全力で先輩に尽くしますのでよろしくお願いします。
Yeah, I'll do the same for you. She throws her love right at me. There's no ulterior motive behind it. Just pure, unadulterated love. She can be a little too hyper for her own good, but I think that's exactly why I fell in love with her.
恋人。恋人ですか。こうなってくると、あれですよ、あれ。
What do you mean?
ほら、 私たちって付き合うわけじゃないですか。そうなると、やるべきことがありますよね。
Like what?
それは、よっしゃ、バチコーい
Bring what on?
ですね、私の初めて、まだ、ここに残ってるんですよ。
Oh, that's what you meant. Kanon puts her finger to her lips as her face flushes red. She's right. We might have confessed our love and shared a hot night of passion, but we haven't kissed yet.
してくれますか？
Yeah, I will.
うん。
Don't force yourself too much. Just let your feelings take over.
はい。
I've seen kiss scenes in movies and TV shows and movies. I know I can't make it look as cool as those, but I embrace it with my own brand of tender loving care. Okay, here I go.
どうぞ。
As I kiss her soft lips, the whole world fades around me. The biting cold and howling northern winds vanish. All I feel is Kanon in my arms and our pounding hearts. And then when they stop, it's just like... What the fuck? And they just, like, see Prez literally just, like, poking out with, like, only hands and head out of the fucking snow. Congratulations. Why are you applauding? Oh, sorry, Yuki. I just witnessed the confession. Okay, clap for me too. Okay. The normally fierce hurricane is now reduced to trembling in my embrace.
あげちゃいました。私のファーストキス。
Yeah, same here.
また初めて同士でしたね。
Feels so real when I hold you like this. Really are cute, you know that.
そうでしょうか。
Yeah, the way you tremble when we kiss is so cute. It reminds me that you're a woman and that I want to protect you. That's the way you make me feel.
マモ。すみません。もう限界です。これ以上耐えられません。
Huh? Hey, Kanon, what's gotten into you? Kanon lets go of me and dives to the ground. Seems like she really couldn't hold herself back anymore. She proceeds to roll around in the snow, yelling and burbling weird noises.
幸せすぎます。ワンダフォー、ビューティフォー、エキサイティング。ワンダフォー、ビューティフォー、エキサイティング。
Calm down, you're like a soldier who's gone lost in the Siberian winter and gone crazy from the cold.
燃やさないと、この胸に溢れる生命エネルギーを燃やさないと。やっはー、グレート。
Okay. Hey, Kanon, where are you going? Hey! Giddy with excitement, Kanon takes off at breakneck speed, leaving only flying snow in her wake. Guess she's just dancing with joy, but still. Oh boy. Well, I guess she'll come back eventually. She'll probably calm down once she burns all that excess energy. I give up on the idea of chasing her and decide to head back into the dome. And an hour later...
すみません。失礼します。カノンです。
Oh, hey, welcome back.
はい。申し訳ないです。私としたことが、ミハル先輩を置いて自分だけ行っちゃうなんて。
Shh, what if someone heard that? Give them the wrong idea. Look, just get into Kotatsu. You're cold, right?
ああ、どうも。
I thought she would have burned up all her fuel from all the running she had just done, but she continues to heat up nonetheless. It coaxes into the Kotatsu to continue our conversation.
改めて、ふつつかものですが、よろしくお願いします。
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
ダメなところがあったら言ってくださいね。私、頑張って直しますから。
Well, I admit there's a ton of things I want to mention, but let's leave them be for now.
どうしてですか？あ、言っても聞かないんだろうとか思ってます？
Well, that's part of it, but there's a bigger reason. I don't think we would have ever become a couple if you weren't the type of girl who lives life to your fullest, like just now.
と言いますと、つまり？
I mean, I fell for you because of who you are, so I wouldn't want you to change anything for me. That's it. Kanon heats up like a boiling tea kettle. Uh-oh, she's gonna blow again. Hey, calm down. Take deep breaths.
はい。
Good. Calm now. Chill out. And don't start rolling around again.
先輩、私、変わってほしくないなんて言われたの、初めてで、嬉しすぎて、おしっこ漏れそうなので、トイレに行ってきますね。
Yeah, sure.
失礼。
Kanon stands up and rushes out of the room. And I thought she was here to stay, but she had to go and get too excited. She really has no immunity to this, does she? Her antics are putting a wry smile on my face. My heart is flying on cloud 9. She lives her life honestly, so I know I can expect the same from our relationship. I'm sure that we'll be spending heaps of time together now that we're officially dating. There's only a little time left until our snowy winter break ends. We've all been spending our last days of freedom suffering as we begin to prepare for the new semester. Then one afternoon...
あ、ミハル先輩、ここにいましたか。
Where else would I be besides here or my room?
どっちもこたつがある場所じゃないですか。そんなに入りっぱなしだと、そのうち融合しちゃいますよ。
Well, that sounds really nice. Sign me up.
本当にいいんですか？人間の食べ物じゃなくて、元気で生きていく体になりますけど。
Wow, that's not good. Then I couldn't have steam with buns.
ついでに言うと二足歩行できません。取り外し可能な4本足です。そして何より暖かい季節には片付けられてしまうので冬しか活動できなくなります。
This is starting to sound like a fate worse than death.
まったくですよ。少しはこたつから出てくれなきゃこれの意味もなくなるってもんです。
What's that key?
これですか？私の部屋のスペアキーです。先輩に渡しておきますね。
Ha! Kanon waves an ordinary metal key at me, but it's one that holds great significance. I see. That's what it means to be a couple. Then I'll give you my own spare key.
いただけるんですか？
Hey, it wouldn't be fair if only one of us had a spare, would it?
ありがとうございます。いいですね、こういうの。
I put her spare key on my keychain after I hand her my own. Kanon smiles as the key as if it were a sunken treasure hauled from the abyss and clasps it to her chest.
じゃあ、素敵な交換会をしたところで、以上。お隣、失礼します。
Hey, you're too close. What are you gonna do if someone sees us?
大丈夫、大丈夫。そうなった時に対処しますから。
So you mean you haven't thought that far ahead?
まあまあ。せっかく付き合い始めたんですから、ハグくらいはしましょうよ。
You're gonna go on another rampage if I do that.
大丈夫です。今回はしっかりイメージトレーニングしてきましたから。
Is that really effect for this sort of thing?
気の持ちようってやつです。はーい、抱っこ抱っこ。
Oh! Hey! Jeez. You're a spawned one, you know that?
甘えちゃいますよ。好きな人には全力で気持ちをぶつけたいんです。
Kanon stares at me longingly like a dog going gooey-eyed over a hamburger. If she really wants that badly, then I'll have to respond. Now to think about it, things have always been like this, even before we started dating. At some point, our relationship became defined by her proactively asking for something and me obliging somewhat begrudgingly. Jeez, okay, let's hug.
ラブラブです。
Okay, now snuggle up.
にゃーん、ぐるぐる。
Ooh, he's a good Kanon. Ha!
うわ
Oh wow, you actually didn't explode this time.
先輩が私の部屋でしたことに比べたら、これくらいは受けて立ちますよ。
I see, so that's the kind of mental training you used. True, snuggling is small potatoes compared to what we were up to the other night. Though I couldn't help but find it odd how she said this. She was taking this on as if it were a challenge, even though she's the one who started it to begin with.
どうです？あったかいですか？
Yeah, it's warmer than being in this kotatsu alone.
身も心もポカポカしますよね。こうして人肌で温め合うのも冬ならではだと思います。
Are you still trying to get me to like winter?
もちろんですとも。お付き合いを始めてもこればかりは譲れません。
Well, as long as I'm warm, it's no skin off my back. But anyways, when are we gonna tell them?
話すってみんなにですか？
Yeah, we can't keep our relationship secret forever, can we? She already told him.
私としてはもうちょっと今の気分を楽しみたいんですけどね。
Enjoying?
そうですよ。カノンさんとミハル先輩が付き合ってるっていうのは当事者しか知らないことなんです。二人だけの秘密ってなんだか素敵だと思いませんか？
Secret all to ourselves. Yeah, I get the appeal.
そうでしょう、そうでしょう。そんなわけなので、もうしばらくは秘密のお付き合いを楽しんじゃいましょうね。
Watch someone walk in immediately.
ほら、ぴったりくっついて、ハグですよ、ハグハグ。のんちゃん、お手伝いしてほしいことがあるんだけど、そっちにいるかな？ハグいたいた。はい、しずり先輩、なんでしょう？
It happened so fast, my eyes don't even catch it. Kanon had somehow executed a perfect handstand into a somersault across the kotatsu before seating himself directly across from me. What are you, ninja? Kanon really is pulling out all the stops to keep our relationship secret. Just as she said, there's some fun to be had in hiding from the others, like...
あ、ミハル先輩。
Hey, Kanon.
いやー、こんなところで会うなんて奇遇ですね。
While we live in the same dorm, we're bound to come across each other.
そうですけど、ほら。
これも惹かれ合う二人の運命だね。
とか言いながら、ハグしてチューってしてくれたらすごく嬉しいんですけど。
You've been reading too much romance manga, either that or Prez has been infecting your brain.
そんな
I'm talking about the ones that have rose petals floating around in their backgrounds. That sort of thing would be really cringy if it actually happened in real life. Anyway, corny lines aside, we can do the second half. Come on, just like this. Suddenly embrace Kanon and plant a kiss on her lips. She freezes up suddenly at first, but slowly yet surely she ends up leaning into me.
先輩、なんてことするんですか？
I thought you said you'd be happy if I did this.
言いましたけど、本当にするとは思いませんでした。ドン引きです。
Granger, you want to talk? What? Two of us tense up at Miss Misumi's appearance, both temporarily and physically. What?
気持ち悪い。なんか吐きそう。廊下で騒いでるから見に来たんだけど、なんなの？吐いてほしいの？いえいえ、
吐かないでください。
You're just, joking around like always, yeah.
まったく。夜なんだから静かにしろっつーの。
はーい、
Oops. It doesn't seem like he actually saw us doing anything.
間一髪でしたね。
Amen to that. I don't want to imagine what would have happened if she'd spotted us.
先輩
Yeah.
お返しです。
Kanon, that was...
静かにしないとまた怒られちゃいますよ。
Clever little sneak. Hold on.
Clever little sneak.
Just she fucking she spontaneously turns into fucking Zigbar. He, not she. He. I'm fucking retarded if you haven't noticed. Kanon smirks, satisfied with her little kiss prank. Our hearts bound as we enjoy the cute little things that being a couple brings. Then, one day at lunch.
今日はわかめのお味噌汁ですね。ごめんね。安売りしてたからつい多めに買っちゃって。いえいえ、好きですよ。わかめ。みはる先輩、お醤油使います？
Oh, I can have some.
これ、金沢の老舗で作ってる美味しい醤油なんですよ。
Oh, sounds great. I'll try it out.
みんなわかっていると思うけど、あさってからは3学期だ。
とうとう冬休みも終わりですか。気がつくとあっという間だったね。
そんなわけだが、カノンくんとミハルくん。
Yes.
なんでしょう。
君たちは一体、いつから付き合い始めたんだ？
え？今なんて言いやがった。うわー姫が味噌汁吹いた。ごめん付き合っているだと。いや、ありえない。
Why the fuck is she so fucking disillusioned? Stop cackling like a witch and restore some order here.
みんな少し落ち着こう。
With just one sentence, this whole table had erupted into anarchy. Yuki continues mumbling nonsense to herself, and Himeguri is attempting to deal with the miso soup dribbling from her nostrils.
タルちゃん大丈夫？わかめがわかめが入って。
You threw one out of a curveball in what had been an ordinary conversation, Prez.
さすがに2人の様子を見ていればわかるさ。そうだろ、先生。
そうだね。とてもわかりやすかったと思うよ。ちっくしょー！ハル！前々からお前の顔が気に入らなかったんだ。一発殴らせろ！
No way! Please don't talk like some sort of playground bully.
確かに、カノは、ここのところ男の話ばかりしていた。男とはどういうものが好きなのか、どうすれば喜んでもらえるのか。ちょっとユキちゃん、それバラしちゃってますよ。あとヘドなんて言わないでください。私だって真剣にミハル先輩のことをですね。
Kanon realizes all too late that she just shot herself in the foot. Well, there's no way we can lie our way out of this one. Kanon and I decide to just come clean.
私たち。
Yeah, we're going out.
よし、殺す。そこに直れ。
What the fuck, Yuki? That's a bit extreme, isn't it?
いいだろう、許可する。ってちょっと落ち着こうよ、ゆきちゃん。先生も。
The fuck?
のんちゃんはみーくんのどういうところを好きになったの？優しいところです。みーくんの方は？
Well, her energy and honesty.
なんだか素敵な感じの二人になりそう。かのんちゃん、いい子だから大事にしてあげてね。
Yeah, of course, I won't mess up.
ユキのことも忘れないでほしい。この際、2番目の女でもいいから。
That is worrying, and suddenly I regret going for Yuki first because this is making me feel like Yuki's gonna have like at least a crush on him in every route.
食い下がるんだ。
先生も2人のことを見守ってやってくれないかな。これは卒業を控えた私からの切なる願いです。よろしくお願いします。
卑怯だぞ。
先生、私からもお願いします。
お前ら。 まあ好き同士になっちゃったんだから仕方ないか。本当は締めてやりたいところだけど、学生らしく清くて正しい交際をしろよ。私の前でそれ以上やったら本気で殴るからな。
Yeah, got it. Sorry, you already crossed that line. There's no way in hell we could tell her we started our relationship with sex and only confessed our love and kissed after the fact. Stable soon falls into an uproar as they hound us with questions, like tabloid reporters badgering celebrities. Though Kanon and I are mortified with embarrassment, everyone gives us their blessing and encouragement.
すみません。私がユキちゃんの言葉に反応しすぎて、バレちゃいました。
But yeah, I'm now very worried about the other routes after this, since this sets a precedent, basically. I feel like that's the wrong phrase. Wouldn't be the first time for me, though. I'm retarded, you know. Not actually, just fucking stupid. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and yeah, I'll be ending it here.
セーブできるって
Lovers from now
いいよ
on.
な。
Okay, that's quite, I guess. See you next time. Bye bye.